Congratulations to the class of 2013. We did it.
Parents, friends, family, faculty, and classmates. Although I knew it was coming, when I was asked to write this speech, the first thing I thought was, wow, it is such a great honor to get to write an extra homework assignment and then read it publicly in front of hundreds of people. I was thinking of winging a speech from the heart, or maybe even bursting out into a spontaneous impromptu rap, but when I found out that the diplomas were being handed out after the speeches, I decided to refrain. I've heard many of my classmates wondering why our mascot is the clipper ship, rather than something cool and powerful and intimidating like a tiger, a falcon, or a panther. And I've even been asked by friends from other schools why our school was represented by something that is used to cut toenails. But after doing a little research, I discovered that the clipper ship, the fastest of its time, was named after the verb clip, which means to run or fly swiftly. The enormous power of the sails allowed the ships to clip along at speeds that earlier generations of sailors never dreamed of, and later generations rarely matched. I realized that a clipper then is a pretty appropriate mascot, because like a clipper ship, the Grafton High School class of 2013 is powerful, efficient, and innovative. It's hard to think that we first stepped aboard 4 years ago, struggling to navigate through uncharted waters and figuring out important things, like the fact that there isn't a swimming pool on the 3rd floor, and whether rumors of teachers being CIA agents were in fact rumors. But in 4 short years, we have come a long way. Our voyage has been one full of ups and downs, but we always manage to ride out the waves and conquer the storms in our path, learning many things along the way. We learned to rely on Wikipedia and SparkNotes to expedite our journey through the whirlwind of assignments we had. We learned about the occasional benefits of shortcuts and about circumnavigating attendance policies. We learned that patience is key in any journey as we waited for what felt like hours sitting in traffic after school. And we probably learned more about math by calculating the latest possible times we could start a homework assignment while still being able to finish it than we did in math class. However, our journey would have been impossible without the constant guidance of our teachers. We'll all remember the incoherent yet somehow strangely insightful ramblings of passionate history teachers, the uncomfortably corny jokes of chemistry teachers, and English teachers who could discover hidden meanings in the most literal of texts. But we'll always also remember the numerous instances when teachers took the time to stay after school for hours, almost every day in April, to help those desperate students like me study for the AP exam we had somehow forgotten about until a couple weeks before May. I can think of several occasions when some of our teachers did everything they could to drill facts into our head and even offered us life advice whether we wanted it or not. Although they sometimes seemed like our opponents, and there were times when I was convinced that my teachers were having a secret contest to see who could give us the most homework, it was clear that they did these things because they genuinely care about our education and our success. Without them, we would be lost at sea. And like any voyage, we could not have gotten anywhere without our fellow crewmates. The support I have seen our class show each other has been tremendous, from frantic online pleas for help the night before a test, to the teamwork we've shown in sports, band, chorus, and so many of our other successful clubs. I hope that the Clipper class of 2013 will always remain close friends, although it might be more realistic to settle for periodic glances at each other's Facebook status updates every so often. Although our journey is still continuing, we have already survived so much. I know that the resilience we have learned here at Grafton will take us far. Think about it. In 4 years, we have survived the end of the world, an epidemic of senioritis, several hurricanes, questionable school lunches, long, hard study nights full of energy drinks and 2 chains, the SATs, living in a town where we've all come to the consensus that there is nothing to do, and chilly winter days that always seem to be just warm enough so that it wouldn't snow. In the next few years, each of us will set sail to a unique and individual destination. Each of us may encounter unfavorable winds, powerful tides, and raging storms. But as Mark Twain once said, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Even though it may seem scary at times, never give up on your journey. Even when the winds set you adrift, you always have the power to change the direction of the mast and get back on course. We may not be able to control the wind, but we can control the sail. These past 4 years at Grafton have transformed all of us into strong, proud clippers, ready to navigate our expeditions on our own and tackle bigger and tougher waters. I wish you all the best as you embark on the next leg of your journey. But enjoy the ride. Take some time to sit back and watch the waves go by, because it's not about the destination, but about the people you sail with and the memories you create along the way, just as you have so far here at Grafton High School. So congratulations, class of 2013, and bon voyage.
Eesha Choudhari. Taylor Brianna Church. Cody Landon Clark.